They kicked me out for a crime I didn't commit. Now I own everything they love. They accused me of stealing. They threw me out like trash. But they forgot one tiny detail: I was the one keeping the lights on. And when I vanished, so did their comfort. Now guess who's back? Not for peace, but for payback. When my sister Emma's $19,000 necklace went missing, all fingers pointed at me. Not because there was proof, but because I was the adopted daughter, the outsider. Emma cried. Dad yelled. Mom watched. And without a shred of evidence, I was kicked out that same night. Suitcase in hand. Heart in pieces. What they didn't know was, while Emma flaunted designer heels, and Dad toasted vintage wine, I was quietly paying their mortgage, their car notes, even Emma's tuition. All through a business I built online under an alias. See, I knew they'd never appreciate me, but I loved them enough to keep them afloat. Until they shoved me into the storm. I disappeared. Cut every wire. No more payments. No more lifelines. Within 3 months, their precious lifestyle crumbled. The house? Repossessed. Cars? Towed. Emma? Expelled. They tried reaching out: emails, texts, even called the number they never knew I owned. Blocked. But here's the twist, oh. You're gonna love this. I used that same alias to buy the very house they lost. Through a shell company. Renovated it. Upgraded it. Then listed it as a luxury Airbnb with one condition. No bookings allowed for Emma Gray or family. Weeks later, I hired Emma. Under another name. She didn't recognize me with the wig, glasses, and fake accent. I made her clean the pool, scrub the marble floors, every inch of the house she once bragged about. And then, the finale. I threw a massive party at the house. Invited influencers, media. And during the toast, I took off my disguise and said into the mic, "Welcome to the house built by the girl they accused of stealing. Welcome to karma served cold. And expensive." Emma fainted. Dad stood speechless in the crowd. His pride swallowed whole. Mom just cried. If that revenge tasted sweet to you, imagine what's next. So hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join the family that never turns its back on you. Because around here, we don't just clap back, we take the whole stage. Subscribe now to Cold Revenge, where revenge is best served bold.